Welcome back to another episode of Road to the Show, and we'll be playing against the Yankees in New York.
About set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. With that, a look at John Gibbons' lineup for the visiting Blue Jays. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's on a 51-game hitting streak, just 5 away from a record many thought would be impossible to break.
Masahiro Tanaka is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, EK?
Yes,
well, guys,
we want to break
take
that
a look
record.
at that whip. Around 1.3, which is pretty much league average. So he's been very serviceable all year long.
Ryan
All right,
Bull
2 out.
gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
And it's 0-0, of course. Let's see if we can continue our streak right away.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left.
And our streak's good as we get a home run. Hell yeah.
A solo shot here to left. Home run number 51 on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
And we have a 52 games hitting streak. Staying alive.
Wow, after the first 2 hitters, this inning didn't look like it was going anywhere. But you talk to a lot of hitters, and they'll tell you if they come up with 2 outs and nobody on, that's where they get selfish and try to swing for the fences.
All right,
Ryan
no
Bull
one out, 1-0, one on
again.
base.
He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Let's see what we can do here.
All over a first pitch fastball in that at bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
Hit in the air to center field.
There we go.
After it is Ellsbury. He
And
gets
I'm
there
out.
to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Boy, they are just making life easy for this guy. Swinging on the first pitch of the inning, pretty routine fly ball. It's been a cakewalk here early on.
All right, 2 out.
Ryan
It's 3-1.
stands in, looking
No
to
one
put
on
the
base.
bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Tanaka sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right.
I don't like that one. Should have left it alone.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead.
That's all that matters, is that we got the lead at the moment. We're like 5.5 games ahead of everyone else in our division.
We'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game, and here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
The Yankees are in 3rd in the division, I believe. That's 6.5 games behind. All right, no one on, no one out. I guess we're opening.
Stung into the gap in
There
right
we
center
go.
for what should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he's
See
not
if we can
stopping.
get
He
third.
wants 3. The tag from Headley.
Yes,
but it's
we got it.
He's in there with a triple.
Got our triple.
Victor Mendoza will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad, because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Sent on the ground
go.
out to second. Throw to the plate. And the runner
Damn
will
it.
be tagged out at the plate. So a costly decision there.
Fuck.
Surprising that they'd even come home with it. A ground ball up the middle. As a runner, I think you're thinking you'll score standing up, but that turns out not to be the case.
Thought they would send it to first.
Ryan Bull will get a shot here in a
bases loaded 4-4.
Situation, and you'd have
Top
to
of the
say
ninth,
they've got
2
the
out.
right man for the job up
Bases
here.
loaded.
Yeah,
Time for a
leader
grand
in RBI.
slam.
He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Let's see if we can get a grand slam here.
Here's a line drive. That's down.
Okay.
It'll give him the lead and then some. The go-ahead run will score. 2 runs have scored. And a relay home.
Another
But
triple.
not in time, and 3 runs score.
Oh, and that's a swing born of confidence right there. With the game potentially on the line, he goes out there and just attacks this baseball. And they're going to take the lead here as he breaks our tie with a huge run-scoring triple.
So coming to the plate, Victor Mendoza. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
Grounded to third. Gloved by Headley. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Toronto leads this one 7-4.
All right, let's see if we won it. I think we did. No fireworks or anything, so. Yep, 7-4. It's the final. We got 3 out of 5 hits, 4 RBIs, 1 home run.
So a
2
good offensive
triples.
showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian.
So there
this
we
has
go.
been
That's
a
the first
presentation
game
of
of
MLB The Show. To find out
first,
more, head on over to theshownation.com.
I think it's the second game in the series.
The Blue Jays come out on top, 7-4.
For the Yankees, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 4.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Ryan Bull is in the glow as he enters this one, having carried his team offensively last time out. He drove in a bunch of runs and really looked dialed in with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, that was one of those games you won't forget for some time to come. He was at the plate in some really important situations, and man, did he pull through. I'd say he kind of single-handedly changed the course of the game, and although that performance will be a tough one to match in this one,
Well,
I know his manager and
yeah, it was
teammates
a
are
tight
hoping he's
game
got some
until
more
he got
magic
up there
left in that
and
bat.
pushed 3 guys through.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this. Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now.
All right, time to take the series.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about the struggles from Josh Reddick right now. He's without a steal in this series. Not a stat line you hear about him too often. Just needs to work on getting on base, and then he can think about being aggressive and taking an extra 90 feet.
Michael Pineda gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, you take a look at that ERA. He has not been good this year. Got to throw a lot better.
All right, 1 on,
Ryan
1 out.
Bull will get his first shot now. He, too, had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
Oh, double play ball to
Damn
second. 4, 6. Out. 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will
Fielder's
continue.
choice, I get.
Well, you could have put the
So
first
that's
base
0
bag
for
out in
1
the outfield
due
grass
to a
on this one.
fielder's
You're not gonna
choice.
double this guy up. He's too fast.
Mendoza.
Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Victor Mendoza will stride forth to take his first cuts now. And he's a long ball threat, of course, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
And he's also in the top 10 in batting average and RBIs, so not just hitting those home runs. He's having a great year overall at the plate.
On to first, and the throw goes right by him. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. And they will get the runner at the plate as he's tagged out.
I was hoping I'd get in there, but nope, they got me. Oh well, had to try to be aggressive.
Stepping
All right,
in,
1-1,
Ryan
1 on,
Gold,
no one
as
out.
the switch hitter will
Top of
take
the
his
third.
cuts left-handed here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but does it matter? He can hit from either side of the plate.
All right, so we got to get on base. Keep our
The
streak
native
alive.
pauses. First pitch on the way. Line towards
There
center
we
field.
go.
In there, a base
And our
hit.
streak stays alive.
And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
Hey, Joe D, look out. Someone's coming after you.
Yeah, just need 4 more games to break the record. 3 games to tie it.
Coming to the plate now, Victor Mendoza. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now.
All right, Josh.
Reddick steps into the box now, and he does so in what feels like what will be an important moment in this one. Bases loaded, tie score.
Yeah, guys, and it's always nice to play with that early lead, so we'll see if he can get it done right here.
And that
And they
misses.
let us
Ball
walk one
4.
in.
A run will come in to score.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach, so he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. You know, some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. You know, other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
Muhammad Tidwell has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, and sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. 1 there, on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Well, you know, nothing
That's
kills
all
a
that
guy
matters,
quite
bringing
like a
in the one
double
from
play.
third.
But this is a double whammy. You've got a double play with the bases loaded and nobody out. They do get 1 run here, but it comes at a pretty hefty price.
Into the
All right,
box
2
now,
on, 2,
Ryan
no one
Bull.
out.
He singled his
4-1,
last time
top of the
up.
4th.
Bull.
We're 1 for 2 due to that fielder's choice. Let's see what we can do here.
This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner.
And we're
is
out.
going to get
Damn
back,
it.
and he'll put this one away
Wasn't
on
quite
the
far
warning
enough.
track for the first out.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
All right, 7-2.
Ryan Bull gets
1 out,
another crack
top of the
right here.
6th.
He's
No
got
one
a
on.
hit in 3 tries to this point.
All right, let's do something better here. We can't go 1 for 4. We want something good now.
And he tries to hold back on the swing,
Yeah,
but I
I
think
didn't
it would
like
have
that.
been
I
ruled a
think I
strike
went too
anyway.
fast.
It's 0-1.
I went too early, so that's why I hold up.
7
Hold
runs,
back.
an equal number of hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Pulled high in the air out to
Oh
right
crap!
field.
I don't think
Stubbs
that's
moves
going to be
over,
any good.
makes
So
the
that's
play,
one of our
and there are
crappier
2
games,
gone
but at
now.
least we got one so far.
Normally, you get a lot of carry out to that part of the ballpark, but I think he hits this one just a little bit thin, and it's an easy play out there in right field.
All right, do we have another chance? Yes, we
Striding
do.
into the box, Ryan Bull. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
All right, let's go 2 for 5. Come on.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard towards
There
center,
we go.
and that'll
That's
get
good
down
for a
for a
single.
base hit.
Whoa, that's what you call chuck and duck right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up, and it gets safely on into center field.
Victor Mendoza gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Runners off for second. On the ground to third. Headley's got it. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The Jays lead it 10-2.
All right, let's see if we get another chance up. Yep.
Ryan Bull steps in looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game.
Well, anytime you can put together a 3-hit game, you're doing something.
All right, let's
up
try
there.
to
We'll
get
see if
this
he can
up to
pull it off.
50%.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in there. Base hit.
That's good. So we're at 50% for the game.
Boy, how much hotter is he going to get? He's got himself another 3-hit ball game, and that batting average is going to continue to climb even higher.
Actually, it's falling.
Victor Mendoza will step in. A ground out victim as last time. First and second here with nobody out. Runner goes for second. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Headley is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. No matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
Josh Reddick gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Full count, here it comes. And there he goes towards second. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The tag is there from Avila, and he's out at home plate.
Here's a situation where any run you can get to add on to your lead, it's an important one. But
I think I
this
kind of pushed
never
him.
really had much of a chance of paying.
Muhammad Tidwell stands in for his swings once again. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Here's the 3-1. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
All right. Green, you got to do something good here.
Harold Green comes to the plate with ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead.
What's that old saying, guys? The rich get richer? Well, his team's definitely been getting rich here all day.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is Gardner.
And it's a home run.
It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Third home run.
We
Wow.
wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Here it is. His 3rd home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember so far.
I'd say he's probably the #1 star.
entertaining game all in all. So if we have
Yep.
to choose one who
As
stood
I
out
told you,
among
he'd
all
be the
others,
number
why
one
not
star.
go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. But what surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?
So that'll just about do it.
16 to
Steve
4.
Lyons, and our entire crew.
That's a
I'm Matt
big
Vasgersian.
game.
This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top.
So there you have it. Another series and another episode. So I'll see you guys next time. Take care.